going on, everybody? Look who's starting to stream right on time. As on time as you could possibly get. 9 o'clock on the dot. That said, I'm gonna have to end the stream like 10-ish minutes early, maybe 15 even minutes early. We'll see. I gotta make it to the store tonight, man. So yeah, we'll kind of figure it out around whatever path I'm doing though, because that is the name of the game tonight. I will be just hitting this monthly event quest, and I'm also kind of maybe thinking about doing the Photon grind. That's why I put that in the title too. Might want to take a little look, see, and figure out what she went for round 1, and just see how easy it is to actually pick up a basic champ. Yeah, I don't know that I will grind for Photon, but we'll see. Okay, whoa. Almost had ourselves a triple here, but no. It's just going to be a single. Mason, thank you so much, dude. Mason 2099. Really appreciate the buck. Saying have fun, bro, guy. Mason, thank you very much. Osama Mama with the 2. Oh, so close, Osama Mama. You were speedy. It's just that Mason was, God, so fast. Saying, damn it, but I say yes, considering you'll never open feature crystals and how much easier it is to grind right now. So, there's actually 2 things to consider about the grind for Photon. The first is how difficult will it be? The second is, am I going to rank Photon up? Which I guess there's like a third, or I don't know. The second point there has got a few components to it. How are we breaking this down? What's the formatting of this list that I'm giving right now? I mean, I haven't played Photon, is the thing. So when it came to White Tigra, Lorson, if you heard me just say that, that's right, I'm done saying Tiger, I'm back to Tigra. The thing about the White Tiger grind is that I played White Tigra and I loved that champ, and I still have yet to rank her up, but I will. I promise you I will. I'm thinking more and more about even like rank 5 ascending. We'll see. We'll see if I do that, but I'm definitely going to rank her up very soon. But yeah, with Photon, I don't know that I like the champ. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm going to playtest her one day and be like, oh my god, I'm such an idiot, because this champ is not only incredibly strong, but I really enjoy the champ. Yeah, so I don't know. Oh, whoops. Forgot we're not even doing that. Alright, hold on. Let me see here, though. Osama Mama. Let's update the old D. Alright, Aquafiend. Thank you very much, saying, bruh, damn Mason, you got some Xfinity Wi-Fi. Oh, man. Got that speedy Wi-Fi, huh? Aquafiend, thank you very much. Still appreciate you, man. Thank you. DG, America lost tonight. Are you talking about the Super Bowl? Let's go Chiefs. I don't, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't even know who was in the Super Bowl. I'm gonna look it up, actually. Let's see. Super Bowl. It's gonna be some spoilers for anyone that taped it, but I imagine you'd be watching the Super Bowl, or even if you taped the Super Bowl, you'd be watching that before turning this stream on. Let's see. I see. So the Chiefs, 25 to San Fran 22. Gotcha. Boo, Chiefs suck. Yeah, I know nothing about either of these teams. I had no dog in this race, as they say. Okay, let's get to it though. Let's hop into this quest. What am I doing wasting time? Let's just cruise along. Someone spoiled the Super Bowl for me so I can be here. Boo and yay. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. What am I doing here? America won. The 49ers are all bark and no bite. What's this? What does America have to do with it? Aren't they both American teams? San Francisco, Kansas City. What am I missing? Okay. What kind of nodes do we have here? Short temper. Just give me the class type, man. Oh, New Avengers or whatever. Okay, you know what? We can probably just Hulk smash, right? Guys, why did you spoil it for the people that haven't seen it yet? Rip. Let's do this. Let's get you involved. Let's get Herc in there for the synergy. Who else do I want to take? I think I'll take... Let's do this. Let me grab other synergies. You, and let's grab the She-Hulk synergy as well. There we go. Let's do that. Yeah, all right. Photon was easy to get. Go for it. 25 mil ain't nothing. She's worth a grind. 25 mil, is that what she went for? Okay. I was curious. Thank you very much for letting me know. That really is not very much. Let's go straight up first, I guess. My rank was number 80, score 40 million, 6-star Photon basic arena. Okay. Was 25 mil the, like, around the cutoff, or what was 25 mil? BG doesn't know anything, Taco? What did Taco say? At Pixie, BG spoiled it. Oh my. That would, I mean, I really can't even imagine someone being spoiled when the Super Bowl just happened. If you're a football fan and you didn't watch it, there must have been some emergency going on. Which happens. Emergencies happen. But then why would you be here, man? Good evening, BG. What up, Jeff? BG, explain the Lunar New Year side quest to me. Sanskrit. That's funny. Me explain a side quest to you? Can you explain it to me? 2 and 3-star opponents, 3-star shards in the rewards. Why are we supposed to spend that much energy? Oh. Oh, that's why you were saying. That's... I don't know. Does seem silly to care about that. Let's get some light intercepts going. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, should I do a special 3 on this guy? I think I No, let's just do special 2. Get the striker. Yeah, we got him. Sweet. Alright. Some annoying fights to start this one out. Time zones, BG. It's Monday at 10:30 a.m. down here. Okay, that is true. I forgot about time zones. Okay, but yeah, the lunar... I mean, there has to be more rewards than just 3-star shards, right? That can't be it. Why is everyone here a skilled champion? Alright, I'm gonna throw Hurricane for this one. Boy, why'd you ruin the game for people who don't live in America? Clarissa, I didn't know! Oh my god. Misty, I had enough of you in Acropolis. I don't want any of your business here. I have your unblockable junk. I'm gonna have to bait this out, huh? Okay. You know, I guess that one wasn't unblockable. I could have blocked that. Alright. You done, Misty? Dude, Misty is a champ that, like, I don't even know where to begin to understand. And I'm not going to figure it out because she just doesn't really appear much in this game. I tested her. I remember testing her. I remember a couple things about her, but Like, in terms of fighting against her, I've just given up all hope. Used to take the day off for the Super Bowl, but yeah, now I just try to avoid it for 6 hours till I can get to a TV. Dang. Well. Rip. Didn't think anyone would mind. Alright, we're just gonna go stun lock. No point in doing anything else. DD doesn't open crystals. Need to open crystals to get rank 5s. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you see how many crystals I opened recently? A lot. Why do you have so less 6-star rank 5 champs? Oh, I see. That's where that comment came from. I stopped doing Alliance Quest and Alliance War on a competitive level. That's where you get a lot of those resources from. So I do have a couple of gems ready to go. Or I think one. Or do I have one? I have some catalysts that I could take some champs up to rank 5. But I'd rather save them for the 7 stars. So that's my plan there. I should not have used the ducky for this. I'm realizing this was a mistake. Because you can't really build up anything too good here. Because the stun just has no duration to it. What a waste. We'll go special 3. Stands for what it's worth. The game, it was a game worth watching. Oh! Dang, was it actually a good game? Oh, man. Hey there, you beautiful bald bastard. Just sent you a little tweet. Oh, Karate Man. A tweet just for me? Oh, you shouldn't have. I'll take a look. EG will see a new account challenge anytime soon. Hopefully, but I can't tell you exactly when because I don't know when I'm going to do one, but I would like to do one. Just comes down to timing. What is this? This rank 3 Maestro boss was really hard. Michael. I'm pretty sure this is illegal. What the hell, man? What the hell? So you're telling me I should probably start playing my Professor X, huh? You still think I'm not going to like the champ, though, right? Jesus. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. Only the second ever Super Bowl to go to overtime? Holy moly. That is craziness right there. The second ever? Wow. What's wrong with Crossbones? Crossbones is good. Is someone not happy with Crossbones? Crossbones is good. He's, I don't know. Even though Crossbones is a good champion, I wouldn't mind getting him as like a 7-star or something. He's never like the most hype. There's always like another champ I want more than Crossbones, I guess. Yo, what up, BG? Justin, what's up, dude? Professor X needed the dupes. Got him a 7-star. I don't think he does, but I'm not the best person to answer that since I never played him. Just pulled Hercules out of my 4th 6-star crystal ever. Dude, what? But I don't know where to get an Awakening Gem. Ooh, if that's your 4th 6-star ever, it might be difficult. There are Awakening Gems available in like side quest special objectives and stuff fairly regularly these days, but they might be difficult to complete the objective if your 6-star roster is still just barely starting out, you know? So that might be your best bet for now. Keep working on building up your roster until you're at a point where you can do that stuff. Or give it a whirl. I mean, who knows? Maybe you are able to get through it. And then you're going to need some 6 stones for that fella, too. He's a... Oh, that was the boss? Felt like a regular dude. Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, he wants SIG 200, and if you don't have any SIGs yet for him, I probably wouldn't go too nuts in trying to get an Awakening Gem. You know, still of course, try to bag one whenever you can. But you are going to want to feed him as many SIGs as you can possibly get your hands on. Been watching since Abyss. This is my first time in chat. Well, Bob, welcome to you. Let's keep using the duck. BG, how was your day, dude? Justin, it was a good day, man. It was definitely a good day. You guys know I've been playing WoW Classic casually. There's like a new mode for it that came out, and I basically got the item I was looking for, which was just a shield, which is not even that rare of an item, but I'm playing a paladin right now, and I like to I appreciate the class fantasy of it, of like being like a holy warrior that wields a shield and stuff. Almost said the other word for poop. BG, I placed all my money on 49's winner. I'm gonna need all my donos and gifted subs back now. Oh, Pixel check. Oh no, dude. Tell me you're joking. Tell me you're just joking. Ah. Did you actually bet on the Niners? Ryan, did you watch the football game? I did not. I just looked up the score like 15 minutes ago, though. I heard you tried out for the Eagles back in the day. You and the Doyles. You mean the McPoyles? As in Doyle McPoyle? You were close. You were you were close. I'll give you the credit on that one. It was very close. But his name was Doyle McPoyle. What a name. The Gamer said over 5. The Gamer, thank you. I'm joking, I don't gamble. Oh, okay, Pixel check. Good, dude. Phew. The Gamer. Hang on. Let me update you before I even read your message. Saying for my for my 6th 6-star, I pulled Vision Arcus variation, and for my 7th 6-star pull, I got Taskmaster. Are any of these good at all? I have some bad news for you. So we'll start some slightly good, but mostly bad news. I'll start with the worst of it. Taskmaster, as far as I'm concerned, dead champion. I lost $100 to Clown, a fate worse than death. Oh my god. To Clown, he's never gonna let that down. Oh no. Karate Man. You're screwed, buddy. Okay, but anyway, Taskmaster, yeah, I consider that champ to be like completely worthless. Garbage. Throw him in the trash. Now, for Arcus, do the same. I'm just kidding, slightly, kind of. Here's the thing about Arcus. I actually like him. I think he's fun to play. I think he's a decent defender. I don't consider him to be worthless. However, there's a lot of people that would put him in that worthless camp, and he doesn't get a lot of love. His damage is not the highest. He is mostly known for being a little bit of an annoying defender, but at the same time quite easily countered by most Mystic champions and even some others outside of the Mystic class. So he's like not that hard to take down, but Yeah. So not the best 2 pulls, but I actually appreciate Arceus as a champ myself. If I had him as a 7-star, I would rank him up. I actually wanted to pull him as a 6-star ages ago, and I just couldn't do it. It's gonna time out good? Yeah, it is. Do we just go for it? This might be a mistake. Not looking like a mistake. Looks like it was fine. Cool. Yeah, sorry to give you the bad news about those champs. But Doyle McBoyle sounds like a new account challenge name. You're right, that's a good name for one. Depressioncito, thank you for the 2. Saying, BG, your next 6-star featured is Photon guaranteed. Well, I'm not going to be doing a featured opening anytime soon, so that's fine. or are you saying I could save the grind? I thought you were kind of coming at it from the angle of like, if I grinded, then the next crystal I open would be her. But no, I don't even want to open features. Basics. All basics. I need the 7-star shards. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, actually, hold on. Already, thanks for the feedback. I'll keep trying the gamer. That's the perfect attitude to have, dude. You just keep trying. Sometimes you pull good champs. Sometimes you don't. It's the way she goes. But, okay, yeah, for those just tuning in and wondering, oh, man, are you going to go for Photon? I was saying there's kind of 2 things to consider about the Photon grind. The first is like, you know, how difficult of a grind is it? And I know it's not a difficult grind, but trying to manage my life here and make sure I wouldn't have to do too many like sessions. And then the second thing to consider is, do I actually want Photon? How much do I want her? Would I actually rank her up? I've got some other science champs right now that I probably should be playing, and I haven't ranked them up yet. Like my 7-star awakened Mr. Negative. I already have Hulk. I will always have I-Bomb, Torch. Scorpion is a champ that I like. What's more valuable, the Scorpion rank up or the Photon rank up? Oh my god, I keep thinking I nailed the parry, but of course it's Professor X. He's a jerk. I'm gonna push him to special 3. I beat Need a Night Off. Effing fire alarm went off at like 8:15 this morning, ruined by sleep. Oh, happy dough. Oh no, buddy. Be back tomorrow. Okay. Oh wait, were you saying they're not streaming or something? Ryan, you definitely should go for Photon. Easy grind. We'll see. BG, why do you think Kabam stopped making variant content when that was probably the most content, or the best content they were producing at the time? Well, best for who? I think a lot of people do like the variant content. I think there was a lot of positive feedback about that, but maybe the data shows otherwise. Maybe the data is like, players find this confusing, they don't know why it's good, and only like the YouTube crowd likes it or something. I don't know. That could be a possible reason. No, I knew I was getting hit by that. It was terrible timing on my part. I also think that if they kept making that content, it's like not of the difficulty level that would be challenging for the high-end players anymore. And they could make it more difficult, and I imagine we'll see a return to that at some point. but maybe it just wasn't the right time. Maybe they needed to take a break and then return to it sometime later in this year or sometime next year even. I don't know though. That'd be interesting to ask. That would have been a good question to like ask them in Vancouver. I'll have to try to remember to ask them that at some point. What's the real reason why no more variant content? I do think that as time goes on, you kind of need to be ahead of the game in terms of what players find interesting. So I mean, it's kind of the same thing that they do in like TV, for example, right? A show could be like pretty popular, but if they're starting to see like the ratings for it dip, you know, not that they need to cancel the show right away or something, but like they need to start thinking about like how many seasons of the show will there be so that they can wrap it up in a nice way in like an ideal world. Of course, the TV executives, all they care about is money. They don't care about having like a nice end to a story, so sometimes they do cancel stuff early. But yeah, in an ideal world, nothing gets canceled early, and they're just like, okay, ratings are starting to dip. Let's try to make episodes for like 2 more seasons. We'll give it a nice finale, and then try to move on to the next show. So maybe they saw the same thing in this game, where it's like people love the early variants, but maybe there's too many. Players starting to get bored. Let's move on to the next type of content. We might see something similar with like Summer of Pain and Eternity of Pain. And maybe Kabam will realize that throughout the year, even though players really like this content, we don't like it to be year round. So maybe this will be like the last time we see an of pain, of woe, whatever type of thing. CurryCaster04, thank you for the 50 MX, is saying, good night, BG. I hope you feel very well, and thank you very much for the fun moments you share with us playing MCOC. Ah, dude. CurryCaster, thank you for the 50 MXs. And, dude, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. This BG10 is actually a 2 out of 10. A 2? Hey, that's better than 1. Messi or Ronaldo BG? Yeah, I don't watch football or any sports. Look at that. I didn't even call it soccer. But now I just did, I guess. And then they put 3 movies on Peacock. Yeah. The game is boring once you get all the good champs. That's sometimes true. Most games... I mean, you ever do that thing in games where you're like, you have to unlock every single thing, and you're like trying so hard to unlock everything because then you could just play exactly the way you want to, and you're like, ah, now I could finally play the game after you get it all. And then you realize like, oh, well, I did everything in game, so turns out I was playing the game all along, and now I'm bored, and then you play a different game. It would be like that in MCOC if they didn't keep making new champs every single month. That's kind of the thing that keeps it feeling fresh. More content, more champs. And then when you're like, okay, but I have all these champs, and they're like, boom, 8 stars. And you might still get bored. You might still want to do other things in between, you know, but it's like always a reason to come back eventually. I think that content was creative, like with the XL requirements and like Mystic and Mutant requirements. I think so too. I think they tried to maybe incorporate a lot of the feelings of the variants into the monthly event quest. Maybe that's a reason why. Maybe they were like, let's just do it this way. I don't know. Dang it, dude. I was gonna try to stun lock this guy, but maybe I still should have. All right, we gotta bait this. Come on. Come on. I was like, I don't really remember the animation that well, but I'll go for a full dex anyway. Yikes. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Whew. She's probably too traumatized. Spent the first hours of her day hiding in the bathroom. Oh no. Nobody ever texted me. Oh no. Is there fireworks going off or something, Abby Doe? What happened? Personal opinion is people are used to easy or nuke content like Act 8. Whenever they face challenging content like Eternity Pain, more people just call it unfair. Not used to struggling. I think that's a valid opinion. I think the opposite would also be true of, you know, someone else who had an opinion that was completely different than that. That's the nice thing about opinions, right? Can have different takes. But yeah, I do think there's some truth in that, where the content, most of the content in this game, it does feel too easy. I mean, they have introduced more challenging stuff recently, which I really appreciate, because when they did change all of the content for story mode, going to like back in like Act 7, this game got really boring. Oh, the fire alarm. Oh, okay, I see, Abby Doe. The game was getting pretty boring during the Act 7 days. I think Battlegrounds are kind of there to keep the audience who's looking for a challenge more engaged. I do get it though, how like PvP is still not a replacement. Even the people, like for the people that want a challenge, they might want a story quest challenge, not a PvP one. Which I totally get. Act 6-2 was peak content. I agree. Variants always seem unnecessarily difficult to me and not worth the rewards. Deej, really? Huh. If you had the right champs... Okay, the one thing I will say about variants, which I will agree with you on, Deej, is that I don't know why they felt the need to make their attack values so high. I don't think the content was too difficult. But it was very punishing if you slipped up. Which, I mean, of course, depending on how often you slip up, then, yeah, it is too difficult. But, that was the only thing about variants I didn't really care for. Even going back to Variant 1, even though I loved Variant 1, Variant 1 at the time, I remember people saying Variant 1 saved the game. Straight up, I remember people telling me that, like people in For Loki and everything. I don't know about all of For Loki, but like, there was a lot of people that were like, you know, the only thing at the time in the game was Alliance War. There was no challenging story content. And I'm not saying the content was nerfed at that point. No, it's just like Act 6 wasn't out yet. Like it was Act 5, and then there was a pretty long gap between Act 6. Or maybe they put out 6.1, but not 6.2. I can't remember the timing of Variant 1. But it was just Alliance War. And it was like one of the worst times for Alliance War because seasons had just started. We were on like season 3 maybe or something like that. And the seasons were so long. They were twice as long as they are now. And Kabam did like nothing to stop people from cheating. Ow, dude. Why is this guy hurting so much this time? Was he always hurting this much? Okay. Okay, that parry didn't. Okay. So a lot of people were extremely burnt out of war because people felt forced into it. Even the people that didn't like war, because it was the only way to make any sort of progress in this game. And yeah, when that variant came out, it was really challenging. So not everyone was a fan, of course. But for people who wanted challenge and a way to progress outside of war, save the game. As a free-to-play player, I don't think I'll have enough energy this month to do everything, especially with Winter of Woe being 5 energy. Yeah, 10 energy per try. Yeah. I hear you, man. I wonder if this is worth it for me to be doing. I'm kind of just doing it without really considering it much, but you're totally right. The monthly event quest, it might not be worth it. Maybe I do it this month, but then, like, for the future, I don't because of the steep cost of Winter of Woe. It's 10 energy per try, not 5. Yeah, I think they just meant 5 per tile. I think they're aware. What's up, BG? Did you watch Super Bowl? I did not watch the Super Bowl, no. I'm not interested. Although people were saying it was a good game, so that's cool. The last Super Bowl I watched... The last Super Bowl I watched was actually, it was a Super Bowl I shouldn't have been watching because it was technically during work. The last job I had before doing the YouTubes, and I didn't watch it, or I wasn't the one. It wasn't my idea to watch it. But, you know, people wanted to watch the Super Bowl. They were going to watch the Super Bowl. Very boring start and then a great second half. Okay, gotcha. Dude, it's got to be so crazy prepping for the Super Bowl as a player. Or anyone involved, like the coaches or whatever else. Like, it's just one game. I mean, do you think that's more intense or less intense than something like the World Series? It's definitely more intense, I feel like, as a spectator. But, like, if you were a player, you'd have to kind of keep that intensity up over the like a longer duration, right? I don't know. But I guess with the Super Bowl, you're like, dude, I don't even care if I get hurt. Got plenty of time between now and the next season. I want this ring. Let's go all out. Life on the line. BG, do you remember the maze? I do remember the maze. Terrible rewards. Quite difficult. It was a mini labyrinth, hence the name maze. Which I remember not even putting 2 and 2 together until I talked to one of the devs. And I was like, oh yeah, this is great content. It's like a mini version of Labyrinth. And he was like, yeah, that's why I called it the maze. And I was like, oh, duh. Alright, let's Hulk smash with special ones. Stun them to death. Energy use in this game is all about consistency. So if you use all your energy at least once or twice a day, you'll progress quickly. Yeah, for sure. I used to have I used to dump my energy 3 times a day. Once when I woke up, once in the middle of the day, and then once before bed. It definitely goes a lot further doing it that way, but it's also pretty annoying if you're like, nah, I kind of just want to have like a gaming session, you know, one time a day when free and then not think about it later. Or nothing game, just go home empty-handed, heartbreak personified, pretty much, yeah. It's cool to say that you've been in the Super Bowl, but at the same time, like, yeah, I mean, sustaining those injuries and stuff like that, just to lose, oof, brutal. Nothing better than that morning dump. That's true. A morning energy dump, right? That's what we're talking about. Did you have a Battleground special for a month event? Only 3-star champs allowed, so it's not feel like a whale fiesta. So here's the thing. It's supposed to feel that way. I understand it might not feel good as a player who doesn't have a powerful roster or something. Or the most powerful roster, but it's supposed to feel that way. It's also supposed to incentivize players to obtain new champs and rank them up and stuff like that. So I don't think that'd be fun, personally. I think it'd be, you know, like, I would say people have already done tournaments like that, and people are welcome to do more tournaments like that, but if they did it in game, I don't think it'd be fun. Well, I guess, okay, I take it back. If they did it side by side with the normal battlegrounds, and it was like a special event where you just had to get like a certain number of wins or something, and then, you know, you can go back to like your stronger champs or whatever, like that would be kind of cool. But if that was the only version of it, oh crap, oh jeez, I keep this has to be redlining, I guess, huh? The node. 'Cause I keep getting my power drained, and I know why it's draining, and yet I just can't seem to stop myself. Yeah. Going off what Eternity said, apparently the next month's stream may be pretty hype. What did Eternity say? One of the quest designers said MCOC about to change forever after they reveal what's coming next stream. They kind of hyped it up. Now all I can think about is Mastery 2.0. I did hear something like that, so I didn't see the stream, but I did hear something like that, that there's they kind of hyped something up. Is it next month that they're releasing it? Because I got news for you guys. 12.0 happened in March, and MCOC was never the same after that. And they were just talking about a potential Hercules nerf, you know. No, they're not nerfing Herc. Sorry, I shouldn't have stirred that pot again. By the way, J Tarpo3, dude, thank you for the 2. I'm so sorry it took me so long to read your super chat saying, "Good evening, BG. I got a tweet for you." Okay. Let me see. Thank you very much for the 2. I don't think I have a tweet from you though. J Tarp, do you have a different name on Twitter? And did you tweet it in the last couple of hours? And is your account set to be publicly viewable? And did you tag me in the tweet? Oh wait, you're also saying, let me know if I did it right. It's my first tweet on stream. Ah, okay. So yeah, I got nothing from you. Let me find a good example for you to follow if it's your first tweet. Okay, we're gonna go to one of Static's. What's up, Static, by the way? Okay, so what you want to do is first check your settings to make sure that your tweets are not set to private. After that, put your message in with an @contestchampion. You could either put that at the beginning or the end. It doesn't really matter. If you put it at the beginning, then only I will see it. If you put it not at the beginning, then anyone who follows you on Twitter will see it. And then, yeah, whatever else you want, if you had pictures or whatever. And that's it. And let me know if you have a different name on Twitter. I did tag you. Okay. Yeah, your account must not be set to have tweets public, because I do not see a tarps here. New Seaton beef? Oh man, maybe. I'll try my best to check back with you. My tracker's still busted, so I really hope I don't forget. But yeah, I'll try my best to check back with you in a couple minutes. See if we can get this sorted out. Chris, thank you for the buck as well. Chris. Sub Captain Bean dips. Oh, wait, that wasn't the end of it. Sub Captain Bean dips his banana into chocolate milk. Wow. Okay. I decided to ascend my Black Widow deodorant over I-Bomb. Where's the permanent ban button? Over I-Bomb! But I promise I-Bomb will be ascended next. Black Widow deodorant is so much fun to play. Her damage is nice. Okay. You know what? I'm not mad at you for making that decision. Because I recently made a decision that also put my boy on the sidelines. So I can't be mad at you. I'll upload that vid tomorrow or something. Don't want to spoil. Okay, what is this? You guys seeing this? There's a lot of heavy breathing going on. Yeah, dude. Sandman looks like he has really hairy arms, even though that's like just the sand, the way the texture's going through. It looks like he's got very muscular but hairy forearms. Anyway, one of them will get bored soon. EG UNC are in the same alliance, yeah, I think so. EG, what if Kebab released a yeah, I mean, as long as he's still in here, that's why I said I think so, because I think he started this alliance. EG, what if Kebab released a draft mode, kind of like Battlegrounds, but it's a quest and it's to challenge your skills to play with champs you don't use a lot. When complete, you get a draft of different rewards. King, yes. I'm actually happy you mentioned this, because when someone else brought up the idea of using 3 stars in Battlegrounds, I was thinking it wouldn't. I personally wouldn't enjoy it in like a PvP setting, but if they did something like what you're talking about, where they it's Battlegrounds, but it's kind of against. Like, I don't know. Battlegrounds, but not against another player. But, like, against a computer of sorts or whatever. What the hell was that? So I couldn't even heavy attack him, but I woke him up somehow? That must be, like, part of the node. Or is that just part of his regular kit? What the hell is this fight? Is this the boss or where am I right now? What's going on? Okay, what the hell is this? Heavy assault. Dulled. Compelled duel. After the defender activates a special 1 or 2. Within striking distance, rooted. Okay, third law. Whenever the attacker gains an unblockable, unstoppable, indestructible power gain or evade effect, the defender gains a buff. That is a version of that effect lasting for 15 seconds. Okay, I'm not doing those things. And then Gimme Shelter. The defender has 90% chance to auto-block basic attacks. This chance decreases by 15% for each buff on the attacker. While auto-block chance is above 0%, defender gains 100% chance to resist heavy block break. Okay, I see. Oh, I'm dead. What a fight. Interesting. Anyway, but yeah, I like the idea of having to draft champs that you don't normally use. I shouldn't have compared it to Battlegrounds, because I don't think it needs to be anything like Battlegrounds in reality. But yeah, if you're given like I think of like Hearthstone. You know, I often compare this game to a card game. By the way, I still don't have a tweet. Tarp, I still have no tweet from you. If your account was set to private and it's public now, you have to actually tweet again. So I think the all the ones that were private stay that way or something. Either way, I have nothing from you. But anyway, I think of this game like Hearthstone, because there's some similarities. And I mean, even though we're not playing with cards, look what they did in Battlegrounds. They kind of made them look like a deck of cards. And in that game, I really enjoyed Arena. I didn't play it after I don't know how long. But I played it for like the first year that it was out, essentially. And Arena mode was my favorite. You were basically shown 3 cards. Why am I doing this with my hands? You're shown 3 cards. And you just selected one. And you kept selecting one of the 3 randomly until you filled an entire deck. And then you played those cards versus other people. And it was kind of a 3-loss system where as long as you kept winning, you kept going up to a max of 12. But once you lost 3 times, then you were out and you try again and you form a new deck. And it was pretty cool because, you know, of course, sometimes they give you an option of like a really powerful card, or sometimes it's more of a common card that's not that strong, but you still need a good number of those to form a good deck. And it was fun. And I wonder if they could do not an exact replica in MCOC. That wouldn't work. But if they did have some sort of drafting mode to then do something in game, it could be cool. Let's keep going. EG, you Sherry this quest. She runs through this. Ooh, too late. I'm already in here. Man, what an interesting encounter that was with the whole boss not moving thing. And there will be draft mode on the nodes as well to fit the roster you get. It could be cool. I was kind of thinking we would know ahead of time what they were. Or maybe that's what you're saying. Draft mode on the nodes. I was kind of thinking like we would know ahead of time a little bit of what we're going up against to try to counter. Or maybe it would be random because, I mean, I guess thinking back to Hearthstone, it's not like you knew what your opponents were going to be using. So, I don't know. All I know is there's definitely some room for some cool stuff like that. What worries me is that as they continue to add more things in this game, you know, every time they add something, it's not like we have more time in our day. It's not like, oh yeah, suddenly we have 26 hours in a day, so let's add this new game mode. No, it's like, yeah, we still have the same amount of time in a day, and more stuff's being added, but we're still expected to kind of do it all. How can that be? So the feedback I gave them forever ago was when you add something new, you have to like take something away. Still let players play that thing, but like give credit in multiple ways. Essentially, like it was back when dungeons were released, which is pre-incursions. But the idea was, if you play dungeons, you're also gaining points in the arena, so that you can kind of approach it from a solo mode of grinding arena or a duo mode of the dungeon. This is before solo incursions, of course. Maybe now. Sorry for the trouble. Not trying to hold the stream. Like I said, I'm new to Twitter. Oh no, it's all good, dude. Twitter is definitely a confusing place. But I unfortunately still don't have anything from you. I got nothing. I'm not sure why. You can keep trying to get it sorted though. You're not holding anything up. The only thing that worries me is that I might forget, and then might not see a follow-up comment from you. But I will try my best to keep a lookout. Also, every time they add a new mode, it needs a lot of work from release. Yeah, that's the other thing, I guess, huh? Is that you know, they don't really add things in like a complete form in this game. He's gonna go unstoppable if I blast him with a special too. Let's do it anyway. Ow. On the one hand, like it's better that they like just add something to the game. Like let's take raids for example. If they were just working on that and made sure it was like great on release, it would take them a lot longer because they have to like play test everything themselves. They have to try to figure out player behavior ahead of time and stuff like that. Or they could just be like, okay, this is good enough to ship. We're gonna add it to the game. We're going to take in a lot of player feedback. We're going to iterate on over the next couple of months. And that'll be it. And as a player, like, I don't know. Sometimes it feels bad that they do that, right? But I think it mostly feels bad because we don't really consider the alternative of, like, how much longer it would take for them to make stuff if they didn't have, like, easy way to gain player feedback like that. Now the only thing that's really annoying is like it's essentially a beta, but they don't have it still costs like real money. It's not costing like pretend beta money or something like that, or units or whatever. So if something's bugged, yeah, sometimes they have compensation or something, but not always. And sometimes it's not about the bugs. Sometimes it's just about, like, the game mode not being very fun at the start. And causing players to, use more revives than intended early on or something. This quest is annoying. Whatever node this is, maybe I should have used Shuri because I'm finding this quest to be pretty annoying. We're gonna get through it just fine, but ugh. Okay. Your tweets must be set to private. It says you haven't posted at JTARP. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking they're set to private. Before I go to bed, I figure I should tell you I've been bored recently, so I've decided to take up fencing. Okay. The neighbors said they will call the police unless I put it back. Oh, okay. Well, if you're on your way to bed, a little nighttime exercise will do some good for you. Enjoy your lap. Boo! Definitely bring Shuri for 100%. Wait. Okay, never mind. I was about to ask if Shuri was only good because of the whole unblockable thing. But that's only for special attacks, right? The awakened ability? So I was about to be like, mine's not awakened. Just gonna stun lock this fool. Got time for your games, Red Skull. Oh! What? Can he not be stun locked? Does it prevent ability accuracy or something, or reduce ability accuracy? How does this guy work? I have not messed with new Red Skull. Okay, bud. You had the auto block. I forgot he was unstoppable. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose my Hulk. No! Shouldn't have done that. If people didn't play, spend, or support the new modes otherwise, they wouldn't do that. Think Tesla and full self-drive. Full self-drive has always been in beta, but people pay for it. Don't understand why. That's true. There are things that, like, people pay for so far in advance, and PG 10% for every armor to fail your parry. Sanskrit, okay. Gotcha. Let me break those. Should have used this guy from the start. Dude, that's gonna be in beta for a long time to come too, isn't it? I don't know a ton about Tesla or something, or whatever they got going on, but I know like self-driving cars. I know that's still pretty far out. At least that's what I've heard, I guess. Who knows? I also thought it was pretty far out of us, like of us as in humans, using AI to create pictures and stuff like that. But some of the pictures look pretty damn good. Players, this costs too much energy and it's too hard. Kabam. Yeah, but changing it will hurt the energy economy's feelings, though. Oh man, it's true. I see the tweet now. It's showing as a reply for some reason. If you go to... Okay. I don't go to other people's accounts just because it makes it more difficult to do. And then that does hold up the stream. But it sounds like progress is being made. Or did something change, or did nothing change? Whoops. Shouldn't have done that. He'll die if I just throw this into his block, right? Yep. Let me see. Yeah, I still have nothing. I have nothing. Tesla has 3 levels of autonomy. Full self-drive being the most complete. I won't buy it. However, they do have enhanced autopilot, which is great for road tripping, and I use it all the time traveling to the bay. What does that do, Static? Enhanced autopilot. Is 7-star Black Panther any good? Oh, I see. You're asking Abby Doe and me. Yeah, I'm gonna defer to Abby Doe on that one. I don't care for the champ very much because you have to like intercept with specials in order to max out his damage, and it's not the easy intercept like you can with Hercules, which I think is silly. Intercepting with specials, it's so unsafe with most champs that it's not reasonable to expect that out of players, in my opinion. 0.001% of players, I feel like, can take full advantage of stuff like that. Everyone else is like, go F yourselves. Which I don't think that's good for the game. But he can do a lot of bleed damage, and he's not a bad champ. It's just I hate that one mechanic. Enhanced autopilot is basically freeway/highway driving. Once I get on the freeway with a destination and the Navi, It will take me all the way there to my exit. Now it's not perfect, but it's close. Interesting. Huh. I didn't know it did that. Okay. So it's just the city stuff that's the problem, I guess, huh? Stubbsy with them 3 Australian bucks saying, hello there, BG. How you doing today, sir? Stubbsy, I'm doing good, dude. It's been a good day. The only bad part about today is I haven't eaten, just much like yesterday. I'm gonna be eating after stream again. I need to go to the grocery store, man. Need to restock the goods. So that's exactly what I'll be doing after the stream, but otherwise, it's been a damn good day, dude. Hopefully you're doing good too. Full self-drive is the same thing, including city, street, but EAP will do lane following, lane keep, auto lane change, etc. Okay. That's got to feel wild. I mean, if you do it all the time, I'm sure you're used to it at this point. But I've never been in a self-driving vehicle, and I'd be a little bit freaked out. I'm not opposed to the idea that, like, yeah, at some point that's the way things will be. It's just like, I think about when stuff is in early development in MCOC. And I'm sure the engineers working on that stuff are pouring way more man hours into it overall to try to, you know, make it as best as can be and follow safety regulations and stuff like that. But bugs exist. And yeah, I'd be a little freaked out because of that. It's 10 years away, maybe 7. You think so? Okay. I could see that. I could see like 10 years. Or maybe 7, yeah. I would say I would be shocked before 2030. After 2030, assuming the planet's still alive and all, I could see it. I just do my 7-star void today, which gave me enough Titan shards and got Havoc. Okay. That's pretty cool. Rats on that. I would love a 7-star void. Duped. Wait, hold on a sec. J-Tarp, don't hold up stream, maybe one day I'll get it to work. Okay. Bummer, man. Yeah, Twitter is, it's definitely annoying. Is it definitely like a picture or video that you had to share? Because if there was something you could just, if you're looking for advice, maybe we could still try to help you out in some way. If it was rank up related, it's a bit more difficult without seeing the roster. But if you were like trying to decide between a few champs, you know, maybe we can still collectively give some advice or something. I still don't think that many people will adopt / pay for full self-drive. Wait, so yeah, hold on a sec. What's the deal with it right now? Is it like a monthly subscription? I really don't hear much about it, but I have heard like or seen like some headlines, so I don't know if it's just like headlines or if it's actually this way. Is there like a monthly subscription to drive a Tesla or something? Human error would cause more accidents on the road than the self-driving ones? Maybe. I've heard conflicting info on that too. So again, I don't know what's actually true. I've heard that Like I always believed that to be true, by the way. That like, yeah, auto driving would cause less car accidents and stuff. But then I heard someone, I can't remember who, it was a while ago, or what the details were, but like a lot of those reports apparently were studies done by like the car manufacturers themselves that, of course, it's in their best interest to say these things or whatever. We're like, is that actually the case? I don't know. And even if it is safer, then like how many people would need to have all these cars in order for that to be a possibility? So like how many years away is that? And then it's also kind of weird that like someone could maybe remotely like, you know, stop your car or something like that. I don't know. There's like a, oh man. There's so much craziness to it involved. Brian, did you happen to see my video today? If not, please don't watch it, but others might want to. Please don't watch it? No, I didn't see it, Abido. Proud of you for posting a video, though. Dude, oh my god. I don't know why I keep going in like that. I'm like dexing the difficult part to dex about his special. And then, just like face tanking the hard part. Oh, jeez. I forgot. Unblockable. Okay. There we go. I didn't mess it up that time. You guys proud of me? What's your opinion on incursions, BG? I think they're really fun. I don't know that I want to mess with them with this whole bug going on right now where like the screen just completely goes dark on you and then you could lose all the time that you invested in like in that run. That feels extremely bad when I see it happens to other, like happening to other people. So I don't know if there's a way around that, if you just have to like restart your game after every zone or what, if it's something related to that. But yeah, it's a bit off-putting for the mode, but in general I really appreciate incursions. I think they're a lot of fun. One more heavy, you guys think, or two? Let's find out. Two it is. Actually, let's just blast him like this. Rain is blocked. Oh, it didn't kill him that time. A lot of people can barely afford to run a car, let alone a 12K one-off payment or monthly subscription, even if it does eventually work. Yeah, that's craziness, man. It can be either, but if you buy outright, it's 12K, but it's never worked. There are people who I've paid 8 to 13K and never gotten to use full self-drive. Crazy, man. They have to put like some big disclaimer in there that people sign off on of like, hey, we don't know when this is going to work. Because otherwise I feel like there'd be a class action lawsuit or something of like, dude, you took all this money and it's been 10 years or however long it's been since they started doing that. Computer-driven cars are fantastic on the freeway where everyone is going the same direction with a divided median. I'm 100% a fan if that's a choice, but full self-drive is a scam. See Waymo's ban. Yeah, Waymo is the company that I was actually kind of referencing, I think. I don't know. Like I said, this was a while ago, and I didn't really look into it that much. So definitely don't take anything that I'm saying here as a fact or anything like that, but I felt like I heard some shadiness. Microtransactions in cars now? Nothing is safe. Dom, that is correct. Everything is a subscription. Everything is full of microtransactions. The greed will never end. It's not enough to pay for something once these days. And if you want to pay for it once, you're going to pay out the ass an extreme amount. BG, are you going to ask Kabam to change the color of your duck title to cyan for bronze? No. I want it to be as crappy as possible. That's not true, actually. I didn't want it to be as crappy as possible, but I don't mind. Whatever they gave, collecting the title was the challenge, and I completed that, and still haven't posted a video because digging through old live stream footage is extremely painful. But eventually, I need to find where the challenge was originally thrown down by Crashed. Powering up. Did I read any of this stuff? Oh wait, this is for the boss. Reflector, bell shield. Okay, I'm good there. What about the nodes? Mutant, obstinate charge, crimson rage. Okay, it should be fine. Let's just go. Basic Photon 30 mil should be guaranteed. I would think so too. J Tarp with the 2 saying maybe now. Thanks for putting up with me. Oh, dude, no worries, man. Like I said. Unfortunately, though. Still have nothing. Did you change a setting? Because, like I said, if you did find a setting to change, then you would have to tweet again. You did say it is a picture. Unfortunately, I still got nothing, dude. Sorry. Oh, shucks. I did? Okay. It's there. It's marked as sensitive. I think I would still be able to see it if it's marked as sensitive. I just have to click a little button that says, like, hey, this is sensitive. Are you okay with looking at it? And I'm like, yeah. Show me. I'm an adult. I'm a grown-ass man. And then I'm like, ah! It was spiders. Okay, dude. Maybe I should be playing around the node, because this is... I should have heavied him, but I guess I had to. Okay, dude. It's fine. I'll just pop my special 3 after this. That was intentional. That worked out for the best. You barely did any damage to me, and you're going to pay for that. You're going to pay dearly. Maybe not that dearly, because I've got no gamma. Who puts Rintra in this damn quest, huh? Send with a striker, then we'll heavy. I really should just push him to special 3 again. Gain more power. I'll try that. He threw the special right away. Never mind. Alright, he's dead though, actually. Alright. It's feed picks for sure. Might be. I've had privacy off and everyone can view it. It's showing up on post tab. But you tagged me in it? Because I still... You 100% tagged me in like a new tweet since changing the privacy? Because if that didn't do it, then I am also lost. that Bobbin? Yo, what up, Bobbin? Alright, no. This guy, I don't really want to push the special 3. I just want him to throw a special 2 so that I can smash his face in. I think I'm going to go more stun lock for the rest of this path because this stinks. Should have tried to dex those. Okay, didn't even want to go to special 3, but now that I'm here. Incursion's black screen bug is killing my sector 6 runs. So frustrating. Bobbin, this is exactly what I'm talking about, dude. We were just talking about that. I don't know if you were here when I was saying it. I don't want to do incursions because of it. I don't know if it's like a guaranteed thing. It probably isn't. It probably just happens sometimes to some people on some devices or something. But like, just the threat of that, just the idea of putting in all that time and effort, getting the right nodes and trying to, you know, preserve your life as much as possible so you can go the distance, all to be shut down by the screen just not showing you a damn thing. That just doesn't sound like a fun time. And whatever rewards are there, okay, I'll get them next time, I guess. When there's a higher chance of things actually working as they're supposed to. Alright, let's try to stun lock through this unstoppable. Should be good. Yeah, oh yeah, he's taking a lot of damage. I was a little worried because he gains physical resistance, but I guess my vulnerabilities counter that pretty well. Static with the 5, saying sorry to hijack the convo. Oh no, it's all good, dude. I love cars and tech, so it got me going. Also, hi Pixie. Also, grind for Photon. 6 stars are still so good until rank 4 7 stars. You bring up an interesting point. Hold on a sec. If I'm manually updating this. Double-headed D. It's back, baby. You bring up a good point. Until rank 4s go to... Or I'm sorry, until 7 stars go rank 4. And I think even when 7 stars initially go rank 4, 6 stars will still be valuable until players have amassed like a good number of 7 stars at rank 4. So the question is, how long until that happens? Well, maybe not a good number of 7 stars at rank 4, because once players get a good number of 7-star rank 3s, then yeah, 6 stars will already be at that drop-off point. But I would say, I think we're like maybe... You guys think end of year will be first 7-star rank 4? Like the gifting event or something? Or what are your thoughts on it? Now that we see Kabam is like slowing down a bit on some of these things. Shouldn't have thrown this heavy. Is that right? He didn't even punish. You guys think end of year for 7-star rank 4? Or do you think it's going to happen at a different time? Do you think there's going to be a follow-up to Necropolis for 7-star rank 4? Or do you think that's too early? No! I didn't want to go to a special 3. I know I can skip it now, so it's not that big a deal, but I just wanted to do a special 2. I assume at rank 4 we'll have easy access to rank 3s. Yeah. I think that's a fair assumption. Easier, at least. I don't think it's, you know, we're gonna have like suddenly an entire roster of them, but people in Battlegrounds might have an entire deck full. The high end. Thanks, guys. Also, please never bring MSD's name when you're all giving me advice. He's on a different level and should not be allowed in CCP feedback. Oh, man. I don't know that MSD does give much feedback in the CCP about fights. He's mostly... Whenever I see him talk, it's mostly about helping other people get through fights and stuff. Usually the people that are giving feedback are the people that are like, this stinks, this isn't fun. Please change or whatever. Which to MSD, it's like, that guy, he could do anything. Oh, I forgot to throw the special one before we went unstoppable. Whoops. Alright, well now that I didn't, that's screw it, we'll still do it. I'm gonna wait for him to go unstoppable and punch him through it. Unstoppable my ass. Let's miss you talking about it. I want to put it off, but some of the rewards are a bit time sensitive for me as I'm trying to push for Paragon for Winter of Woe. Oh, Bobbin. Yeah, if you're trying to get that for Winter of Woe, you don't have that many options. Dang. What, man, maybe I should look at the rewards too. Gonna head to bed / get ready for class in la mañana. Enjoy the rest of your night / stream. Much love, thanks. Okay, J Tarp. Sorry we couldn't figure it out, man. But thank you again. Static with another 5. Static. Thank you very much. Saying, I admit I initially underestimated the power of rank 5 ascended 6 stars. I now think for the next 12 months, 6 stars should be prioritized over 7 stars, regression aside. Maybe. I do think it's still a case-by-case basis. And I think you would agree with that, but I'm just, you know, I know there's only so many characters you could fit in a message. But it definitely is a case-by-case basis of, like, if you pulled a godly 7-star, well then drop everything. It's time to rank that 7-star. But I have seen even the best of the best players, aka, like, you know, the Battle Realm Brawl winner, Fintech. Yeah, still ranking up 6 stars. So if you're looking to be competitive, if you're looking for the best of the best, in some ways, in some cases, it's, yeah, still 6 stars. Did you guys see that? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. That's hilarious. What the hell? So, you guys know Airwalker is not the strongest champ in the game, but we also know that Airwalker is very annoying to fight sometimes. I blasted him with this special too, and what I want you guys to pay attention to, he's about to go unstoppable, and I'm like, I can maybe, you know, still just punch him in the face one time when he's unstoppable and take him out, so I'm not going to let off the gas. Watch his animation as he dies. He's alive, dead. You know how normally they get like knocked into the wall and then they fall down or something? He's just like, whoop. Dude, it is instant. This is amazing. I just want to replay this part over and over. Okay. Sorry. I find stupid stuff like that to be pretty entertaining. Yes, I mean for my roster. Okay, gotcha. And I get like 3 to 6 stars a week. Okay. You broke his back, I think? Dude, I broke something. I don't know. He dropped, though. Not ranking any 6 stars past rank 3 without gems. I also think that's a valid strat, too. I think it depends on exactly what type of player you are. I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all answer for ranking up 6 stars or 7 stars. I think if you need a particular type of champion for a battleground meta, you are more likely going to need to be ranking up whatever 6-star fits that meta best. If, however, you're like, yeah, I mean, I don't play that many battlegrounds, or I just play them to get the milestone rewards or something like that. And, yeah, you don't really care, you know, not trying to push things too hard. And then you look at the content that's going on right now, and you're like, I don't need a specific 6-star at rank 5 to get through this story content. You already have the champs ranked up, already have Hercules, so what else is even needed, right? And then you could be like, yeah, I don't care, I'll just wait and put the resources into 7 stars and just use rank up gems. Yeah, I think that would be the best way to play from like that player's perspective. And then there's everywhere in the middle where you do a little bit of both. Let me get out of here. Let me see something real quick. I want to look at the... I want to more seriously consider the Photon grind for a moment. Prep your eyeballs, people. We're going to a white background screen again. In just a moment. Hang on. Blackout MF, thank you for the buck as well. And they said on stream that rank 4 won't be around for a while. Yeah, but what's a while? Listen, time flies. And they might not be around for a while, but that a while... I mean, when was the first rank 3? It was Necropolis, right? And Necropolis came out in... God, was it October or November? No, it was November, right? Came out in November. And so if you think like a year is like, I don't know, a pretty good amount of time between like ranks. And then if you think of what's coming a year from November, I mean, that's pretty close to December, pretty close to the gifting event of 2024, which could have the first rank 4 and then some content to follow to open up for everyone else. I feel like I could totally see that. BGM said, I realized some Taylor Swift fans out there who's only been watching football for 3 months and has no idea what's going on, has their fave team win. I've been a Bears fan for 30 years and haven't seen it. Rip. All right, Pete. Was it that team that won? Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's team or whatever. Best thumbnail ever made. Thank you. You should totally do the grind. Is the point I'm trying to make. Think you can get her on the cheap. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, I'm gonna go to that bright screen. Let me prep your eyes, people. Jack said not within the next year at least. Wow, not within the next year at least. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's see. So 8 stars by mid-2026? Henach. Maybe not. Perhaps not. But I was thinking... like 2027, but maybe not even then. Okay, anyway, so let's see. So we don't have data for Photon round 1 yet, but judging by previous rounds here, Kindred, this is like pretty close to the cutoff, and was, you know, just under 24 million. Silk under 22 million. Lady Deathstrike under 23. Moonstar, yeah, so Photon is a pretty hype champ. I imagine she did go for roughly this. Did someone have like the exact, or not exact, but like a pretty close cutoff? Does someone have like a screenshot of someone in like rank 380 or something? I would love it if they deleted 7 stars and just ascended champions, or didn't go to 8 stars and just did something different. I just don't know what would be possible. I think eventually there will be 8 stars. And I think eventually it'll be pretty hype. I think they did a good job with 7 stars. If 7 stars came out exactly like they did with 6 stars, I think this game would be dead. Not dead as in like completely shut down, but like the desire, the interest of so many people would just be gone. So yeah, I think 7 stars, the way they rolled them out, at least kept a lot of people interested. Of course, there's always going to be people coming and going. That's natural. Would you rather keep adding ascension levels or adding stars? They're different things. They're kind of the same in that they increase our power level, right? But the whole idea behind like a star level change is that you have to get that champion again, which is exactly the part that people don't like, but also do like. And it also makes Kabam a lot of money. Because I think, yeah, a lot of people, like, if you invest in your roster and stuff, you want that investment to feel like a sound investment, like you don't have to re-obtain these champs, right? So that feels bad. But also, once you've gotten everything, I mean, what did you just say at the start of the stream? It was someone else's comment, not mine. Once you have all the best champs, the game gets boring. There is definitely some truth to that, you know? Like I said, it's for every single game. So I think even though it's a bit annoying to feel like your investment has been diminished, gotta admit, it does keep the game interesting. You gotta keep adding stars because you have to force people to keep getting champs. Yeah, basically that. And then from Kabam's side, that's where they make the most money, is like selling crystals that have a low chance to get those champs. Free to play, I would think you wanted more Ascension. Heck, I prefer Ascension. I like them both. I don't think I have a preference. I don't want to see either go away. I like both systems. I think they complement one another pretty well. There's a lot I still really dislike that Kabam does, but I gotta say, when it comes to how they rolled 7 stars and how they rolled out Ascension, I think they nailed it. I play other games in which they add other features, gear, trinkets, relics, etc. to buff champs, and MCOC needs to lean into this and not just the champion grind. I will also agree with that. But I think even when they add other things, like when they added relics, for example, there's just no way that they were going to like not release, you know, another star level of champs too. I hope they do continue to add things like that to, you know, to our current roster of champions. Oh, what if something like that is coming? Wait a minute. Let's put 2 and 2 together here. If rank 4s are not coming, you know, this year, or however long Jack said, and there's like some big announcement coming that's going to change the face of MCOC forever or something like that or whatever. I didn't hear how they worded it. But if it is some big new thing coming, what if it is a different way to tweak our champion's power level and they are going to slow down on like the ranking of our champs so that they don't have to go to 8 stars as fast? New relic type? Well, so relics I think are always going to exist the way they are, but I don't think they would have announced or hyped something up if it was just going to be like another relic thing. I don't know. Those were the exact words? Okay. Brother, this game is complicated enough. That's also very true. Other trinkets, my god, no please. See, that's okay. That's also extremely valid. Because look at this. Look at this. Look at all of this. There's so much. And then each one of these characters, let's take one of the newer ones here, Werewolf. I haven't even played this guy. I look at this, and I used to vomit when looking at this, and I look at it now, and I'm like, yeah, this is just normal. It's not even that bad. There's not that many words. It's only, I don't know, 4 pages of a textbook. But then don't forget, you also have to learn the animations of when to time all of your different abilities and things. Like, there's a lot. There's so much to this. And at any given point in time, you could be playing as and against any one of these. And then all the nodes on top of it and the relics and everything. So if they do add like another system on top of it, are we at the breaking point there? I don't know. Parry was never intended. Oh my god. Hinach. What if that's what they said? Parry was never intended. That's not even half the MCU? Yeah. There's gonna be more. BG, are you gonna grind for artifacts in the incursions? I'm not sure. The bugs in there right now are putting me off from it. MCOC is a whole encyclopedia. Dude, I really think that you can, if you made a choice to study MCOC or like get a college degree, the college degree might be easier depending on what degree it is. Like, I'm not saying this is harder than going to like medical school or something. I'm just saying there's a lot to this game. Now, it's also, you don't have to learn everything to play the game, right? So, compared to like a college degree where, yeah, you have to pass a certain level of knowledge and being able to prove that knowledge. But like, if you wanted to know every single detail about every one of these characters, I genuinely think it'd be like harder to do that than to get certain college degrees. If you haven't done the lower sectors yet, it's worth doing that. You get artifact rewards from all sectors this month. Let me see these rewards. So even with the bug, there you can grind out sectors 1 through 3/4 pretty easily. All right, let me go ahead and take a look at these because, you know, I'm saying the bugs are kind of putting me off from the mode, but I didn't look at the rewards, and maybe the rewards are enough to overcome. What are these crystals? Dragon Lunar Crystal. How many artifacts are in these things? A lot. Let's see. What is... So this is probably so easy, huh? This is probably extremely easy to do sector... Oh, it starts sector 2. Or no, it does go to sector 1. Okay. That was weird. Like, it didn't allow me to go over it first. But yeah, doing like sector 1 and 2... This has got to be a joke with an established roster. Sorry to anyone that I just offended who's newer to the game and still struggling with this. But with like 7-star rank 3s, you're like, okay, this is huh. 8,888 drop with a 30% chance? What? Damn it, dude. I didn't want to do incursions with the... Alright, screw it. I mean, I'm not going to do it right this instant, but like, okay, I get it. It's so unfortunate that there's bugs making it annoying, because like... not really, BG. Don't underestimate it. My 6-star rank 4 champs got killed by dust in Sector 1, Zone 6. Really? Okay. Wait, what? Uber Soul. 8,888 or 88,888? What? DJ, I've done Zone 15 in Sectors 1 through 5 and Zone 10 current in Sector 6. Haven't seen the black screen bug once. Okay. A lot of people have. But, I already said before, I know not everyone is seeing the bug or whatever. It's probably a device-specific thing or something. I don't know, but I didn't realize the rewards were that good because I do want to open more Incursion crystals. I love this crystal, man. I don't love the champions in the... I mean, I do love some of the champs in the crystal, but that's not the point. The point is, like, this is what I mean when I say I really like what Kabam did with the 7-star rollout. With having, like, different avenues to like, chase down slightly narrower pools of champs. And you still might not get who you want. I still haven't gotten Angela out of this crystal, which is my top pick, but I've gotten some other champs, and I like the other champs too. I've gotten lucky though. I didn't get Ronin. I know some people out there are sitting on like a Sig 60 Ronin or something. R.I.P. to you. I got Ronin, Simon. Rip. But I just like the idea that, yeah, if you're like, nah, none of these champs interest me, okay, then yeah, you don't need the artifacts. But if you're like, dude, yeah, I would love to do my Hulky B. I would love to do my Mojo, or get Angela for the first time, or Namor for the first time. Like, that's a 4 out of 6 chance of me pulling a champ that I would really like to have. That's fun chasing that down. But I also got my Hulk busted. All things balanced. Ronin's at least fun to play. For you, maybe. And I'm happy that that you like him. Wait, worse, I got Namor. Dude, see, I would much rather have Namor than Ronin. Namor, even if you can't, like, fully sig him up or something like that, you know eventually you'd be able to. And, honestly, his damage... Dude, I loved... When Namor first came out, you guys know what I did? I was on call with Lags, actually. I don't remember what Lags he was doing. Abyss, maybe, or something? I don't know. But when Namor first came out, dude, I was playing him in Realm of Legends. I was playing him just because I enjoyed playing him and, like, I wanted to practice with the champ to really get, you know, like, the different rotations down of, like, how much damage can I expect? How many cycles of special 3s do I need to do, or special 2s, or whatever? What's the best way to manage my outrage? Is it outrage? I can't remember the name of it. Whatever he has. I don't think it's outrage, is it? Whatever it is. I was doing that just for fun. I think I also needed potions for whatever else too, so it was like a, you know, win-win sort of situation, but I actually really like Namor. Then they nerfed him unnecessarily. Still think that's a terrible change. What the hell, man? And it wasn't even that crazy of a nerf, but sometimes it's all it takes. It was like the champ was never the best of the best. It was always like just pretty good, and had some situations where he's super OP, and he's still super OP in the situations like that. But like, yeah, they kind of killed my enjoyment just by making some small tweaks. Really unfortunate. But I still want him. I still would not mind getting him as a 7-star. He's not higher than Angela, Hulky B, or Mojo for me, only because, yeah, I would want him to be duped and stuff. But I'd still be stoked on that pull. Imperious Rex? Yeah, but what does he build to get into Imperious Rex mode? Because that's the name of the mode, right? Alright, now I wasn't going to look. I was going to leave it at just whatever, but now I got to look. It's going to eat my brain away if I don't. Namor, where are you at? Okay, there he is. Couldn't find him, dude. The Where Waldo situation going on. All right. It is outrage. Oh man. Okay. I really thought I had the name wrong. It is outrage. All right. Oh crap. Okay. Dang. I was gonna look a little bit more into thinking about how many rounds it would take to get a Photon if I grinded for her, or any basic champ, I guess, for that matter. But I actually need to go, you guys. So 25 mil. I mean, I could do some estimations tomorrow to see if I want to grind for Photon or not. I'm up in the air on it. The last thing I'll say before I go, it's not that the grind would be that difficult. It's just that, yeah, it is a bit of time that would be consumed, of course, when look at my other science champs. I've got a duped Mr. Negative that needs to be ranked up. I've got, let's go to the 6 stars. I've got this Scorpion that needs to be ranked up. I don't know that I had a third one that I really wanted to invest in, but just those two, like yeah. Do I need a third one when I already have like Hulk, Eye-Bomb, Torch on top of all those? I don't know that I do. Need my super chat before you go? Oh, was there a super chat? I'm so sorry. The Gamer, thank you for the 2, saying just pulled 6-star Red Hulk. Is he good? Yes. You were the one saying that you pulled Arcus and Taskmaster, right? Red Hulk, he's not the like most overpowered champ. He's like a pretty balanced one, I would say. He's got some decent utility in the immunities that he has. Decent damage. He's like just a decent all-around champ. Depending on what 5 stars you have, you might be able to use the 5 stars and go further than you would with that Red Hulk. But there are some situations where, you know, Red Hulk really shines. And I think in most situations, he's at least like decent. So he's decent enough, weaker than regular Hulk. Yeah, weaker than regular Hulk these days. But like, it's a decent pull. While your roster is still, you know, kind of setting in there, it's decent. I would do it just to prepare for some unexpected Eternity of Pain objective. Uber Soul. Oh boy. Yeah, what if I regret not going for her? Let me see something. What tags does she have? Mighty Avengers? She's an Avenger too? Was she in the movies? Avenger tag though. Wow. I do feel like there's a good chance that there's going to be an Avenger tag thing. And she does have some crazy abilities where, yeah, that's a good point. Duck Winter of Woe run when BG. On that note, I'm out. No, I really do have to go. We'll continue the conversation tomorrow. That is a really good reason to grind for Photon. I'll give you that much. But I gotta go. I can't believe the chat's working again. I have to get rid of Streamlabs. And suddenly the chat always works now. I need to do a lot of work on this stream, man. I need to get a different chat system, even though this one's starting to work. But I still want one that looks even better. And then my alert tracker thing. Anyway, before I go, shout out to Static for being tonight's biggest D-Sack. Thank you very much. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.